Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks Part 3. Not really necessary, but I thought I'd go ahead and show him another option. I'm going to go to Object and Group and ungroup everything and then grab the text itself, and I'm going to left click, right click. I'm going to go ahead and go to Object and convert it to a curve. Now, found a little hiccup in his drawing right there. So we're going to fix that. And these are two separate lines. So what we're going to do, we're going to join those lines. We're going to grab that one, hold down the Shift key, grab that one, then grab both of them, go up to Windows, Dockers, Join Curves, and now it's one line. We can actually maybe take that note out and see if it doesn't change too much. Now, you can see that that's one line. So what my suggestion would be to make a duplicate of that line, holding down the control button so it'll move it straight up and put it like right there, and you can kind of see how it's a little bit off. So we're going to change that, and we're going to take the shape tool and just move that node down a little bit, maybe make that curve. What I'm going to do, I'm going to join these letters so they're possibly more readable. And he can take his time to do that. Now, and this is just a straight line, and we're just going to take a 2-point line and go from there to there. I started over, so he's drawing in yellow. I'm going to hit F12 on the keyboard, go right here, change this to red, and I'm going to draw a straight line. I'm going to draw a straight line all the way across. And then I'm going to take the shape tool, holding down the control button, and make it go all the way to the edge. Now I'm going to take that line, I'm going to go to Object and convert the outline to an object. Well, what I should have done before I did that is make that line thicker. So we're going to make it maybe a little bit thicker. He'll have to depend on how big the metal is, so it's 0.3. We're going to take and do this one the same thing. Go and make it 0.3. Now we can take this line and turn it into an object. Take this line, object, convert to an object, and then we can left click, right click, and we get a line. I'm going to left click, right click, and we get a line. Now, I don't really think I'm over the edge here. I'm going to grab my shape tool and just do that right here. And at this time, you can pick, whether you're going to move that line down a little bit to incorporate the S. The S is causing a little bit of problem. We can just move it down a little bit, and that's pretty good. Now I'm going to have that line selected. I'm going to shift select the top line and then shift select the text. And I'm going to go and weld it. So now what we have is some points, and it's a lot more readable. So now I can go through here and take my virtual segment delete key and delete that. And he's going to have to figure out the thickness of that. And that looks pretty good. I should have taken away that line. And we'll take away that line and that line, that line and that line. Whoop, got a little bit off. Now I'm going to move the text out of the way. Let me see what his nudge factor is. Let's make it like 2 inches. Let's take the text and move it out of the way. And he can figure out how to move the text or how to do that. Now, if we look at it with the Smart Fill tool, that's what it's going to look like. It's a lot more readable. And, the only thing I would have maybe done is, that looks pretty cool. Be careful on that S. Let's left click. See, that's a little tight spot. So let's just take our node and just move it down there. Take the virtual segment delete key and delete that line. That makes it a lot stronger. Just kind of look at them all, make sure they're good. And I think they're good. And take the Smart Fill tool, fill that in. And that's what his belt buckle is going to look like. We can go ahead and bring in his text just to kind of see what it looks like. We'll make it white and move it down and go up to object and order in front of page. course, he'll have to do the same thing with the welding. Go up to, whoop, I moved it over. Wasn't looking. Go up to object, order, front of page, and that's what it's gonna, well, I just realized part of my S is leaking. Let's back up here. I got a little leak on my S. And that quite possibly might be where well, there it is right there. So just take your zoom in, take your, we actually got two lines. That could cause a little bit of problem. Let's see what we can do. Take the shape tool, grab that other line. Well, the Smart Fill tool will take care of that. Just take that and delete these corners. Whoop. And then take the Smart Fill tool, and there we go. That looks really good. Anyway, I hope that gave him another idea, and thank you for watching.